this week we've got Surprise Tiger, Ass Man, and Bonsai Theft.
Theft?
Theft. Sorry.
People that group.
Ass Man and Theft?
No.
I read things like in Spanish.
Well, Mexican people, if they speak Spanish first, they have a hard time doing the TH. Like my mom, she can't say thrifty, she says thrifty.
Thrifty.
Oh.
Thrifty.
Like tres, like
Thrifty.
there's no rolling R, girl.
So how do you say that?
Duh. That.
Duh.
D-A-T.
But it's the
Oh, so it's not just the TH.
It's not just TH.
Oh.
But it depends on like thrifty, theft.
What about they? How do you say they? They?
I mean,
They is easy. They is like, so I picture like D-E-Y.
Yeah.
They.
Why don't you picture like deft?
I just don't say that word often. If I practice it enough, I'll get it. Next time, guys, next time.
Yeah, sometimes my 3 comes out.
My 3 and 3 were like the hardest
Like
thing.
3.
but I think that's dope because you fucking speak multiple languages. That's sick.
But they're all fucked up.
Wow, bitch. Wow. You couldn't let me shine. You couldn't let me shine, Bart.
I'll let you shot the next.
Damn, you're quadrilingual.
Watch the next video.
All right, so for our first story, this person in Houston went into an abandoned home because they were trying to find somewhere to get high. And
Oh, I know this one. Sorry.
Yeah, and
reacted.
They came face to face with an overweight tiger.
What? I'm pissed about this.
Like in
story,
India?
you guys.
Houston.
In India? You trying to smoke a little crack in India?
You don't think they have drugs in India? What the fuck?
I know, but we're talking about Houston.
I didn't know that. Obviously.
The tiger in India would have been more normal.
It wouldn't have been overweight, you say.
He's eating some brisket.
Yeah. The Houston Tiger eats barbecue.
In an abandoned house. Listening to Paul Wall.
So sad.
Oh no, it's sad.
Imagine walking in and, I mean, thank God for this good citizen
For this crackhead.
trying to find a
No,
place to
weed.
do his
They're trying to
things.
smoke weed.
It's much funnier when it's a
But I
crackhead.
gotta give you the facts.
I know. I want to imagine a crackhead that just broke into an abandoned house, and I'm imagining like graffiti all over, a fucking flipped up mattress all fucked up, and then they're about to hit that crack, and then the tiger comes out, and they're like, "Am I hallucinating? I didn't even hit the crack yet."
Well, you say the facts. Go.
What kind of stoner are those just creeping around in abandoned houses? I feel like it's more of a crackhead.
It's probably like a younger person, like trying to find a place to smoke weed.
All right, because weed is still hella illegal in Texas.
It is,
It's not
but
the-
you think you wouldn't just like, if you smoke a lot of pot, you're not like creeping through abandoned houses, I feel like.
Well, I guess if you're young and you don't have those safety.
Yeah.
We used to go behind like houses when we were
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
Smoke in the alley.
Yeah.
Because you can't smoke it at home.
Live that life, man. I was on time, I was in school,
All right, we got it. You're white.
so I'm not smoking crack
He went
with
to a
tigers.
liberal arts school.
I did.
I'm surprised you didn't smoke weed then.
All my teachers were high, I wasn't.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so they were trying to smoke some weed and then they found this tiger, but then they called authorities, but then the authorities were like, hold on. Are you sure you're not hallucinating? Like for sure you see a tiger in front of you. They're like, yes, there's a tiger here.
Was he at Mike Tyson's house?
He should have been like, "Fool, I'm gonna text you right now. What's your number?"
It was this tiger
Text a picture
Yeah.
of 911.
inside this cage that was too small for it.
That is sad.
Oh, well, he was in a cage.
It's
Yeah,
not
it was in a
bad.
cage.
So someone was keeping him there.
Someone was keeping him there. So apparently it is legal to have to own a tiger if you have a big game license.
Yeah.
But it's illegal to have it in Houston.
Oh, good.
You gotta be like outside the city or something.
And you gotta live it in like
We don't
good
know.
conditions.
We don't know, but we just know that this tiger was being well fed, obviously.
Why, is he
Because he was
actually fat?
They report it as an overweight tiger.
That's
Fat
fucked up,
tiger.
dude. That's judgmental. That's
looks-
fat shaming. I'm sure he's happy.
It looks really good.
Where's the body positive tigers?
Living like in a fucking box your whole life. How many years was it there? Did
don't
it
know.
say how
We
old it
don't know.
was?
Wait, he was in that cage the whole time?
That's how they found the tiger in the cage.
They're saying that, so it's a female tiger weighing approximately 1,000 pounds.
Damn.
They were lucky enough to find a local Texas animal sanctuary to
God.
hold the
That's cool.
I wonder if I could pet the tiger because I'm allergic to cats.
Like, I'm not even lying. I hate animal cruelty.
Hell yeah.
How do you even do that though? Like, what's the process of getting a fucking tiger to Texas?
I know.
Like a private airplane?
Dude, they get drugs from here to there like nothing. You think they can get animals?
Yeah, 1,000-pound tiger's different than a little pack of crap.
Probably a baby and then it grew.
And what, you just throw it in a united fight in your little carry-on in your
I don't think it's illegal.
Did you hear how Mike Tyson got his tiger on the podcast with Joe Rogan?
No.
So he was in jail, And then his car dealer comes and visits him. He goes, hey, what are you gonna do with all these cars? You still want all these cars? He goes, if not, I'm gonna trade it for like horses. He goes, oh, you got horses? And then he was like, yeah, I got horses. He goes, I got horses, I got tigers, I got camels. He goes, oh, you got tigers, the camels?
Where was he? Vegas or down here?
I don't know, he was in jail, but he ordered tigers through his dealer.
There's a great, you don't know like the black market, you can get anything, dude. You can get human organs.
I'm not saying-
And he got home with tiger cubs waiting for him.
So I don't think it's illegal though.
No, I bet it is legal some places.
Yeah, because you can get an exotic pet license and all that. And in some areas, you can get tigers. You can get. Yeah.
No, I'm not. So I'm not saying how Mike Tyson got it. I'm saying how the guy got it to get it to Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Like that's got to be illegal.
Money.
All you have to do is drug the animal, and then you just.
True.
I know, but like the actual process just seems weird. Like you just fly out to India, and now you're just fucking roaming around, fight a tiger, and you just stab it with morphine, throw it in a carry-on luggage.
Basically, yeah, that's exactly it.
I think so.
There's people. There's a business.
Like, how are you this clueless?
Can you imagine doing that? It's not clueless. Imagine doing that.
But we don't do that. We don't do that. There's people who do.
Okay, I feel like if I wanted a tiger, I could probably get one in like a week or two.
Yeah.
So I'll find my friend that's into fish tanks that already has illegal fish.
That's what I mean, though. Your homie.
Yeah, I'll ask that guy, and that guy will probably know someone that can get like an illegal iguana, and that guy will probably know how to get a monkey and a tiger, whatever.
I'm talking about the guy that gets it, though, not us purchasing.
He's talking about how it's smuggled.
Yeah, and then I'll ask,
Smuggling seems.
then I'll ask that guy how he did it. He'll probably tell me it came in a container from Thailand or some
like
shit.
for example, something way smaller scale, like a puppy mill, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you make that happen in the U.S.?
Because they're legal.
It's not legal.
I think puppy mills are legal technically.
It's not legal.
What's a puppy mill?
Yeah, it's not legal at all. That's illegal as fuck.
It's when they breed dogs.
You just breed dogs. I think puppy mill is a term for a shitty breeder, though.
Oh.
It is. So it's a dog breeder, but they just live in really shitty conditions, and all they do is they keep this female dog pregnant, so she can't walk, she can't move anywhere. She's just
They're all in cages.
and they constantly just make her fucking breed. It's so sad.
Yeah, but that the application or like the smuggling part of that's simple to me.
Oh.
You get a dog, you get a male, you get a female.
Yeah, and
I
they
throw,
can't
we could
even-
do it right here. Getting a goddamn 1,000-pound tiger from India to
It's
Houston.
probably a cub.
It was little when it got here.
Yeah, it's probably
Even
a
that
cub.
seems weird, though.
It is weird, but you just pay people off.
I
And
guess.
there's probably like tigers that mate in the U.S.
That's
and
probably
then they can have
that makes more sense to me, maybe.
And there's probably a Vice documentary I could watch. No, explain everything.
Yeah, just go.
Exactly. That should have been the first answer.
But I
someone
highly
teach me.
doubt that they're full-grown adults in the wild, and then they're taking in.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that's.
They're domesticated, so
And
they
there's
have-
breeders already within the U.S.
A lot of these sanctuaries, I want to say like 95% of the tigers that they have are because
Yeah.
people got them as cubs.
Yeah.
And now they can't, because if they were in the wild already, they can just release them into wild and they can.
I know who to ask, Bart. Eddie Cohn.
Oh, right.
Right.
Wait, do you guys follow this account? It's called Black Jaguar White Tiger.
Yeah, I love that account.
It too. I love it too. He's in Mexico. He has a tiger sanctuary. What you guys?
That looks a little scary, though. Like,
The way he does it though.
they're so friendly with him. I'm not doing that.
Well, I think he's just like that's his life. Like he has no family. Like that, he devoted his life to that, and he says that in his captions. I think most of the time they're in Spanish, but he says like I'm only able to get with these like tigers till they're like this age. Once they get this weight, or they like he only like pets them through like the fence, you know? Yeah, because I'm
He has
sure.
so many scratches and.
Yeah, but that's what he loves.
So anyway, moving on to the next story.
Oh yeah.
This one's funny. So this
Thank
takes
God.
place in Canada. This man named David Usman was denied a request to have a vanity plate of his last name.
Why?
So he decided to create his own plate.
Is it because his name is U.S. man, maybe?
Nah, so it's pronounced Usman, right? But it's spelled Assman.
Oh man, that's funny.
That's actual last name?
Yeah, it's an actual last name.
That is funny. We know.
Yo, tits or ass, dude. You know.
But I would have never pronounced it Usman.
Yeah, no way.
I would just read it ass man.
I wish he was a pro sports player. I'd get that jersey like that.
Remember our friend Jason told us, I forgot what he was doing, where he had to call people, Chen.
Oh yeah.
And then he like was like, hey, Mr. Shithead, and then the guy's like, well, it's pronounced Shithed. It's like, what the fuck? How was I supposed to know that? So it's Shithed.
Well, then spell it like Shithed.
I heard changing your name.
It is spelled though. If you think about it,
Shithead?
English is really
Oh
hard.
yeah, so Assman. Usman.
Yeah, Thed. Yeah, you got it.
So his great great grandfather came from
Asuka. Oh.
Germany. So it's derived from the Saxon word ash or spear. And so they're saying that the Assmans are descended from ancient warriors.
That's where the ass men came
Yeah,
from.
they are.
But in today's words,
He should spell it. different.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just change it?
Why would you change your
No,
last
because
name?
he's really proud of his last name.
I don't know. My family changed their last name.
I'm not changing my last name.
We changed our
You
last
could
name.
change the spelling to reflect the.
I've gotten
turn.
into fights with my boyfriend.
Yeah, just
about-
go AASH, man.
Oos? Oos?
Yeah, or OOS, man.
Oos, yeah, like O.
Or ASH, whatever the Saxon root is.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, he can make it more authentic.
I just think he thinks it's funny and he likes it and he's like, fuck yeah, I'm the S man. You know, he doesn't want to change it.
I knew when I worked at the bank, we had a customer that would come in like regularly, and his last name was Loveland. I'm like, that's tight.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, he didn't look very lovely, but
You want to come to Love Land?
I know. I was like, dude, how many times did you use this to pick up on chicks? He's like, all the time.
There's a corpsman at my old unit. Corpsmen are like the guys in the Navy that kind of take care of us, like medically. And he was Native American, and his last name was Lightning Hammer.
That's it.
Porn star for sure.
Lightning hammer.
Yeah, I was like, that's a dope last
so they're saying that in Canada there are 23 assmans living there.
There's way more ass men in America.
Yeah, so there was this one guy named Dick Assman.
Oh no.
Gas man. Like his first name is
Richard.
I would change my name there.
Yeah,
I
his
would
name
for
is-
You gotta go by Rich.
Gas man.
You gotta go by Rich or Rich.
So he loved his name, so he used it to advertise his gas station
Dick Ass Man.
Dick Assman, gas?
in Saskatchewan too, because David's also from Saskatchewan.
He looks like a thumb with hair.
Can you imagine though, that guy coming up, I'm the S man. That's disgusting.
I don't know if I'd put all
We're German spear peoples. He doesn't look like a German spear person at all.
Warrior.
That fool doesn't look like a warrior. Why is he so proud of his last name?
He's claiming it.
That fool looks like he drinks big gulps all day.
That's probably the only thing he has going for him. His last name.
Ass man.
I hope he doesn't watch this. I feel bad now.
Are you an ass man?
Sorry, Mr. Assman.
Usman.
Usman.
Bruh, I've been struggling this whole episode with my.
Usman.
Wait, is it OOSMAN? Usman?
The way they spelled it in this article is OSSMEN.
Usman. Oh, OSS. Usman.
I thought he was Spanish like Guzman.
Guzman,
I
yeah.
thought it was like that.
I think there's some like Turkish sounding names that are kind of like that.
Ass man.
Like Usman.
There's a USC fighter, last name's Usman, I think, or Usman.
I think that's a dope name though. I like it.
I wouldn't
And it's
rock
kind of
it.
fucked up that he didn't get to keep it.
I know.
No, he
he's
could
been-
He could keep it. He just can't have
That's his license plate.
That's why he did this decal. That looks just like the license plate, but it's
He should have gone A22, man. I bet they would have allowed it.
But imagine like you're driving on the freeway and then you see that the back of his truck and then you pull up next to him and you're like, you're the ass man? Like, I would not be impressed by that.
You'd be kind of grossed out because you're like, ew, you're looking at my ass?
Oh, like you pull up and you're like, you're a pervert.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't.
I know it's like too big.
Yeah, like
Like-
relax.
Yeah, it is.
Tone it down.
So what if it was like The Rock and then you pull up and it's like, oh, so you're an
you
ass.
are.
I'd be like, oh,
You like ass? Cause I got one.
All right, for our last story, these Japanese bonsai owners are urging the thieves because they stole a 400-year-old tree worth $127,000.
That shit's no joke. That shit's really expensive.
$7,000. That's a lot of money.
Like 100.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some that go like $500,000,
That's
like a couple
wild.
100,000. Yeah.
So-
Plants.
Yeah, they're saying that. No, they're.
Probably how old they are.
It depends on how old they are.
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I fucked up my bonsai tree. That shit
It's
died.
maybe like
Are they hard to take care of? Or
big or something.
Oh, wow. And this-
Shouldn't be, but I forgot to water it.
that's the one they stole?
400 years old, yeah.
400 years old.
Yeah.
Do they stay that size?
Yeah. Well, you gotta trim it, but
But it doesn't go like through the roof.
It's like, it takes a lot of
Patience.
care and patience, and like you really have to nurture these trees. So this couple here from Japan, they were saying that these thieves stole bonsai trees totally, like collectively it was worth at least $165,000.
Damn.
And so they're just so distraught. They're trying to get the word out there to the thieves, like, hey, please make sure you're watering these babies. They're my babies.
yeah, because they might fuck it up.
Yeah, they're tree babies. They're saying that this 400-year-old tree, to them, it's like their child.
Is this in here or is it in Japan?
Do they have children? Does it say?
I don't know.
That's fucked up. Imagine someone taking your dog. That's how I see it.
I'm like, that's your problem now.
That
This fool shits everywhere.
Watch out, he bites.
Well, they're saying that this is like a family practice that dates dates back all the way to 1603.
Oh shit.
Oh, so it's like a family
Yeah.
heirloom too. It probably
Yeah.
Damn.
stayed in their family for like hundreds of years.
Damn, that's tight. Imagine like your great grandpa like touched this and you're like, oh my god,
That
you're
is
still
cool.
here.
That is pretty cool.
Because like, how far back does any of your generational stuff go? I think I have like something that.
My grandma, and that's it.
Yeah, I think my grandma too. I think all I know is my grandparents.
I have a picture of my great grandpa.
Is it kind of like half drawn because it's so old?
No, it's so what they did is they found like an old picture of him, and there's this thing that you can do where you take the picture and they somehow imprint it on a piece of stone. So like it's supposed to be like indestructible or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, so we have that stone.
Because I think I have a great grandparent or something, but it's like a picture, but it's like kind of drawn. You know what I mean? Kind of like those Disneyland things they make, kind of, or like they'll do it like a board.
My great grandma's photos like that.
Yeah, like it looks identical, but I'm pretty damn sure. Kind of like a homeboy back here, kind of.
Oh, Charlie Chaplin.
Pencil?
Kind of like a stencil, but it is drawn.
Like when a detective is sketching out who the
Kinda.
rapist is.
Yeah. But that's about.
That's some old.
That's not 400 years old.
Wait, so did they got robbers in their house and they just took everything, or they came specifically for the trees?
No, they didn't take everything. Like they're saying that these were professionals because they picked out the most valuable on their tree.
It's probably a nursery or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a family business, right?
Oh damn.
Rival nursery.
Maybe it was someone in the family.
They probably just picked the ones that are behind the counter. That's probably what the most expensive. Yeah, they're like, we'll just take those ones.
They don't know shit about
Cat
plants.
burglars.
Some teenagers.
I know they're saying that they're just so sad and they just hope that they're being taken care of.
It's super easy to steal in Japan.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Like no one even locked their door. Like when we first went there, we were staying at an Airbnb and then I forgot who had the address or whatever. So we're following that one person and they're like, oh, this is our house. So then we take off our shoes, we go upstairs and there's someone like on the couch just watching TV, sleeping. And then we're like, okay, wait, this isn't our house. Let's get out. So we got out and the person didn't even know that
There were
we in
20
their house.
people inside that home and they didn't even know.
Yeah, they didn't even know. Or they could have been sleeping.
And their front door was even locked.
Yeah, it wasn't
There's
locked.
just no crime like that.
Thieving is just the lowest of the low.
Like people just don't think you're gonna do it.
Yeah, because I mean, even gangsters rather like rob you to your face than to steal. Like stealing is like low shit. That's why like they have a bunch of bikes there and nothing's like locked.
So if you lock your bike, for example, do they look at you weird?
Probably, because
probably
I've
just
seen there's no locks on bikes, and most of the thieving comes from like foreigners or some pickpockets.
They did this study where they, well, it's not even a study, but they did an experiment where in Japan, someone would drop their wallet, right, and then just walk away. And I think like 100% of like that happening, like 100% of the people picked it up and they ran after the person that dropped it.
Oh wow.
That happened
Yeah.
to David. He forgot a camera in one of the stores and they ran like a couple blocks to try to get him.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah, Japan's like really.
And there are poor people there, but they just don't. I don't know. It's different, you know. I was watching this documentary too on immigrants in Japan, and there was actually a Mexican guy, and then I forgot why he was in Japan, but he was saying how like he lost his wallet at the train station, and then somehow they got a hold of him, and then when he got there, he got his wallet with the money, and he was just so surprised.
Oh yeah, in Mexico.
So he decided to play it forward, and one day he found a phone. And then so he found the phone and he tried to figure out whose phone it was. And then so he's like, because of living there, it changed how he started to approach like things like
Even
that.
us,
nice.
when we were walking around the streets, there was not a single like piece of trash on the floor at all, like in any of the streets. So
No trash at all. No gum on the sidewalk. None of that.
But this time I wanted to keep even the gum wrapper inside.
I felt dirty in there. I felt like I was the trash in Japan.
Oh, gee.
I blinked.
That's
my,
how cool
My
that- like,
eyelash
how
fell down,
good it
and I
is.
caught it before it even touched the floor. I was like, damn. Don't even want
How
to.
do you duplicate that around the world though?
It's
Right?
impossible.
That has
It
happened
took
here, though.
hundreds of
You just gotta put Japanese people everywhere.
Well, it has happened. Like Manhattan, we had a lot of crime, I think, in like the '90s, and then they just decided to add more lights and clean the streets, and now
Yeah.
it's like one of the literally, I think, the safest city in America, like Manhattan, the island. You know, because they have hella lights. There are cops and tons of people.
It's like a multi-front battle, I feel like.
Yeah.
People always try to approach it just one thing. You gotta do like 3 or 4 things.
yeah, they went an environmental way.
Yeah.